Good evening and welcome back to Mage Quest. I'm Modi Operandus. A couple episodes ago we made this cool pickaxe of the core, which works really nice for mining. But on today's episode, we're going to take a look at some automated means of mining using Thaumcraft. So let's get going. Alright, so as I mentioned, today we're going to take a look at an automated means of mining using Thaumcraft, and that is the Arcane Bore. I already did the research for it, so we have everything prepared for it. It's going to take an infusion, which is actually pretty difficult to do. A lot of different elements involved in that, and we'll also need to make a couple more pieces to make this thing work. Last time I did a little bit of automation with my tree farm over here. It's been working pretty well. These guys have been going to town over here. It's knocking down the trees like crazy. It's been perfect. I worked on the Well of Suffering here, and then I had a little mishap off camera here, where a creeper came up and blew up half of my ritual stones here, so we need to remake those eventually. I'm not going to do it today, because I don't really have the time, but we're going to work on making this automated means of mining, so we can just kind of sit back and relax and let all of the ores come to us. So that's the plan here anyways. Let's take a look again at this little arcane bore here, and so it requires railroad planks, some gold ingots, which we have. We have a lot of diamonds now. We can make a diamond shovel, or diamond pickaxe, diamond shovel, and then some air shards, earth shards, and we need a lot of this kind of stuff. So Porphyrio is one thing we had to basically put pickaxes into the old this alchemical furnace here, and I don't think I have any of that left. Do I have any left? Nope, not seeing any in the library. Oh, there is some up here. It's just an empty bottle though, too. So we need to grab that out, and we'll do some work with that. So we'll need a lot more pickaxes. I set up a hopper here so we can just throw pickaxes in there though, and it'll do 5 at a time. So we need 32 of that. What else do we need? We need some Potentia. That's not going to be too difficult to come by. I think that's just redstone. We already have some here, 14, so we'll need a little bit more of that. What else do we need? We need Machina. Okay, Machina. What has Machina? Okay, let's take a look here quick. So let's see here quick. Machina is gonna be, is that more redstone stuff? I bet you it's like some type of like piston maybe. Piston might have a lot. Okay, so doors is probably the cheapest there, or chests. Or is that trap chest? I bet you that's the trap chest. I can't really tell or not. It's also in redstone, so just using pure redstone is gonna get us 3. I wonder if that's a redstone block. Well, that's not very efficient if that's the case. I think just using redstone is probably gonna be enough there. Because Potentia, I think, well, Potentia's probably not redstone. Potentia's probably, the best source of that's probably coal. Take a look here quick. I might have misspoke before. Where are you, Potentia? There we go. So redstone has 2, coal has 2. So redstone is going to get us both of those. So we'll need a lot of redstone. I don't have it on me. But we can start getting that down. What else do we need here? We need Modus. We need Vacuous, which I think buckets have that. Glass bottles have that. Glass bottles might be the cheapest one. Because we don't have to use iron up. So, and then Modus, I think we can use, actually, the cheapest source of Modus is probably arrows, if I have any, yeah. Because I believe we can just take down arrows into the base essentia from that. Let's take a look here quick. Modus is doors. Looks like chests. Trap doors. Doors? Chest? Interesting. But Modus is part of a lot of different things, even though it's not in a lot of stuff by itself. It's also part of Bestia. So we could actually use string or bows even, looks like, for that. It's also part of Extranis, which we can use. We can use the Thaumcraft brains there to get those. Eider, no, not really anything useful there. Anything else that uses Modus? Vinculum, that's just, it looks like a trapped chest, soul sand. Yeah, not much there either. There was what I was talking about. So Voltanis is part of bows, I think. It's maybe not. Bows do have some of that in there. Arrows is what I'm looking for though. Arrows have that. Yeah, I think our best bet is to use redstone, and then also use. Actually, we could break down Machina into Modus too if we wanted to. Okay, so I think redstone's probably the best thing to melt up here because we don't really use that for too many things around here. And then for Modus, maybe using some, getting some Bestia and getting some leather or string or something like that. Spider eyes I have a ton of. I could probably use those up pretty quickly. All right, so I'm gonna do some resource gathering here to get all of the essential we'll need to actually do this infusion, and we're gonna need a lot. I probably should get a bonus amount because a lot could go wrong with this thing. It is a moderate. I don't think our system held up too good last time. What was the last one we did? We did making golems, right? Is that the last thing we did? We're doing the golem core shop, and this one was a miner, and it didn't go super well for me, if I remember correctly, when I last did this. So miner was even a problem for us. Moderate's gonna be a big problem, and for some reason, maybe it's not balanced. I don't know what the problem was there. So we'll have to take extra care to make sure that the infusion is balanced. This should be enough, but again, it's not a whole lot. So we might want even more of these if we can to get this even better, more balanced. I mean, this is only like 50 things, I think. And I think the max you can get is 200. So we're gonna do a little work there, I think, to get this all. Ooh, this is really, I might have to move the whole thing over because this is, we're gonna run out of room on that side as far as making things balanced. I should have done it in the center of the room. I was not thinking, not planning ahead. I did it off center because I thought it looked nicer, but it's gonna cause problems when we try to get this thing all balanced. All right, so I'm gonna get some to work here on making some Essentia, and then I'll be right back after I've gotten everything we need to do this infusion here. So I'll be right back. All right, so I've gotten all of the Essentia I'll need. I got a lot of extra just in case something goes wrong with the whole infusion here because it is a moderately unstable infusion. I did a little bit of work putting some stuff on the top there. I got about, I did a count quick and I did about 65, I think, 66. I guess 65 wouldn't be good because that's an odd number. So hopefully it's 65 or 66 rather. But I think that's what I came up with as the number here. I think it's 66. So that should be, I don't know if it's stable enough. Like as I said, 200 is the maximum, I believe. So, I mean, we're less than half as far as the stability goes here. I'm just gonna grab all that I have here. Got the 5 Essentias that we'll need. I got redundancies for everything. Now, one of the things I've noticed with doing infusions that you're not quite sure if it's gonna be stable enough is to create tons of redundancies so that if something gets broken in the middle of the infusion, you might be able to salvage it and keep going. So that's the plan here, is I got all those. Hopefully that doesn't need to be balanced too. I'm not sure if it does. Let's just do a little bit if we can. 5, it's tough to balance with anyways. So now we need to put our stuff on the altar, on the thing here. So let's just do this and this, and then we'll grab these 2 here. We need the piston. We need 2 great wood planks. Did I not count right? Did I get one wrong here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, piston goes in the middle. That's the problem. All right, so that's the problem. There we go. Okay, so piston goes in the middle. So piston won't get broken. I don't need a redundancy for that one, but the rest of these I do want redundancies for. So what we're gonna do is, oh, let's put these on quick too, because these are always tricky. And 1 here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is to hopefully, if something gets blown up like it does occasionally for me here, I'm going to put all the redundancies on my hotbar here. And then we can easily get them. I want this pickaxe separate from everything else too. If something does get knocked off, we can easily replace it. It'll be right in our hotbar. We don't have to like look around for it. We can just grab another one right off the hotbar and just throw it on there quick. And hopefully nothing will go wrong here. So moderate stability infusion. Here we go. I don't have a lot of high hopes for this working the very first time here. Hopefully it won't take up too much Essentia if it does fail. But let's go. See what happens. All right, so far so good. No lightning strikes. Those are the bad ones. If you see a lightning strike come out and hit something, we gotta fix the pedestal quick. Other than that, not much is gonna be a problem here. All right, so far 2 of the things down. Or 1 of the things down. Potentia's down. Perfodio is getting down there. Machina's the one that takes the most. So if something happens here, it's gonna happen right now, I think. Okay, there it goes. So far so good. Then with Vacuous. For Vacuous, I decided to go with chests because that was a bit cheaper than using glass. I'm kind of low on glass right now. So yeah, that seemed to work the best for it. But it seems like it's all getting in there. Oh man, we're plenty stable here. What was I worried about? It just takes a long time. When you have a long infusion like this, like a lot of Essentia, the longer it takes, the more risk there is. And but hopefully, it looks like we were stable enough. Maybe the problems I was having were not related to the stability of the altar. Maybe I did something wrong up here last time this happened to me. But so far, looks like it's going well. All right, 2 more and we're golden. We're golden. Come on, you. We did it. Oh, yes. Okay, cool. So we got the Arcane Bore. This is fantastic. Okay, great. So let's head down here and let's grab a few more things because we need to actually make one more piece of this. Let's take a look here quick. And we need to actually make the Arcane Bore base, which is just wood planks, a dispenser, and some iron. Okay, the dispenser is going to require a bow, right? I don't have any made bows, do I? We can probably make one together with all these extra bows I find. You can put them all together and, oh, there's one actually. We don't need to worry about it then. Cool. So we got a bow. We needed for a dispenser, we need, I guess it's bow, cobblestone, and redstone. I haven't made one of these in a long time. I guess it's going to go off of memory. I'm not going to use the NEI as much as I should probably. I think this is how you do it though. Yeah, cool. And we need wood planks. I have those. And that should be it. Let's take another look at the book here. Iron. Okay, that's what it is. And lots of iron. I'm doing really well in iron, I think. This is just part of what I have. There's a lot down in my old cooking area downstairs here. I have a lot more than that. And dispenser. And then we need our wand. And I just ran back and grabbed some extra V for this, so we should be good. I'm just gonna put this on to save some cost on this. 8.5 instead of 10. That's fine, I guess. All right, so we got the base, we got the bore. What we need is a focus. We need a wand focus. We need the excavation focus. I don't think I've made one of these before. Earth shards. Ooh, we need more earth shards. Earth shards, another quartz, and an emerald. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. Emerald we have in here, tons of those. We need another quartz, 4 of those. We need earth shards then. I should have some left over. Cool, 4 of those. All right, so then once we get the earth focus, we can put this into, it basically requires 2 things to run. It requires a pickaxe and it requires a focus. And the way the thing works is that the enchantments you put on each of those things actually affects the way it operates. So I have 30 levels here. Let's do an enchantment on this focus here and see what we get. So we got Unbreaking 3. That's not great. I didn't know these don't actually break. I don't know why we got Unbreaking 3 on this thing. I don't think the excavation focus actually wears down. Let's grab our wand here quick and see if it does. I don't think it does. It's really weird that it's unbreaking. I was hoping for potency or maybe efficiency, or not efficiency, but yeah, potency would be good because it goes faster. Frugal is another one here. So the focus for this basically will dig out stuff like this. Unbreaking, I think. Oh goodness, get away from me, you. There we go. Bring it on. So yeah, this is a really cool focus. I should have made one of these earlier too, because this is a fun way to mine as well. It sounds cool, first of all. It goes pretty quickly. But I don't think, maybe Unbreaking is like efficiency? Not efficiency, but frugal? But I really don't know why we would need Unbreaking on this. So that was a bit of a bust, fortunately. So take that off, put it back in our inventory. Unbreaking 3, that's really, really weird. Very, very strange. Well, in any event, we'll do that. And then we also need a pickaxe. Now, I probably used up all my levels here. Yeah, I did. So let's grab some more levels here and enchant the pickaxe. Now, you know what we could try? Efficiency 4, Fortune 1. Let's try this. I don't know if a Mana Steel pickaxe will work in it. The same rules apply. The enchantments of your pickaxe and your focus apply to the bore. So we could get Fortune 1 if the Mana Steel pickaxe works. I don't know if it does or not. We'll find out here in a minute. The other thing we might want, it's not necessary, I think, but one thing we might want is some Perditio. Perditio? Perditio, all right. So let's grab that, because this will make it go a little bit faster. And we'll also want a chest I have one here. Yes, okay. So we'll get a chest. This will put all of our stuff we mine into it. And then, what else might we need? Got my wand. Don't need that stuff in my hotbar anymore. Put this back stuff back. Don't want to put the wrong one in there. We'll save this one for the actual thing to test. If not, we'll hang on to the diamond pickaxe and we'll enchant it later to get more levels. Actually, I probably might be able to get some more levels from my thing down here. Now this is from Tinker's Construct, so it's not part of the standard mod. You are playing this as well, so don't count on these things being around unless you add Tinker's Construct to the mod pack, which I like having. This makes it a nice way of just getting easy levels. I'm getting very used to the 1.8 system for enchanting now. I really like that. So yeah, it's unfortunate that's not in this version, unfortunately, but it's okay. We manage this. This is a fine system. I mean, you can do a mob farm or whatever else, but this just kind of saves me some space and time of things that could be accomplished other ways as well. So let's head down to the mine. The mine down here. And see what we can see. Now we could set this up someplace that we want to mine this whole area out. I think, let's go over this way a little bit. And let's just mine out an area quick here so we have a little bit of room to work. Like this. Okay, so we got a little bit of room to work down here. Probably need to go one higher with the roof here. I mean, I really don't need an automatic mining method. This is pretty fast, but I mean, a little something might be nice. Now, this is probably too far away. I probably would want it closer than this so it stays loaded when I walk away or when I'm just hanging out the base here, but we'll just do a little test here for a proof of concept kind of thing here. So let's put down the base, first of all. And then we'll put down the bore on top of that. And we'll want it to go that way, I think. All right, so next we put on the focus. We tried the pickaxe in there. So Fortune 1, so it did work. Okay, cool. So we can actually upgrade this to Fortune 3 eventually. And its speed is 3 and its width is 5. This focus, the unbreaking did not do anything for it. But speed plus 3 and width plus 5, I guess is good because it's got efficiency. Speed plus 3 is, the efficiency goes a little faster on there. Unbreaking doesn't help at all, but the pickaxe will break down, I think, as this thing works. So the pickaxe is actually taking the durability for the whole mining situation here. So because this is a mana steel, I wonder if it's going to take my mana. It probably won't, because the mana steel pickaxe works by taking the mana off of my my ring here. So it probably will just be normal iron durability for this. But we can throw a diamond one in there once we get it enchanted with the Fortune 3. And we'll do a diamond one in there instead, probably. Okay, so next we'll put down a chest. And this chest is gonna hold all the contents from the mining thing here. So this arcane bore, you can switch around which way you want it to come out. We want it to come out of this way. There, so that should be good. Does it switch around the wrong side? No, it's good, okay. So next, I think all we'll need is, oh, you know what we need is a lever. That's the one thing I didn't bring with me. Okay, let's head back up quick and grab a lever. Because it needs a redstone signal to run. Oh, and we need a Essentia tube. That's right, because I was going to do the Perdicio on there too. Make it go faster. So that's the deal. It can run by itself, I believe. It doesn't need anything extra to go in. But if we have an Essentia tube and some extra Perdicio, we can make it go a little bit faster. I need a lever. There we go. Okay, let's head back down there and set it up. Here we go. Whoosh. I love these arcane levitators. Fantastic stuff. I'm gonna use them wherever I put my whatever additions I make onto the base. I'll definitely be using those for sure. All right, so next we'll put our Essentia tube right underneath here, and then we'll put the Perdicio underneath there as well. Well, let's just run it out without for a second here. Let's just test it without here and see how it goes. So lever on the right hand side here, and let's go. And it's off to the races. Cool, so it's already mining. It does in front of it, I think it does like a 3x3 or a 3x4 in front of it here. So I think it does dig down a level here. And as you can see, it's going pretty well. I mean, the fact that it's automated is great, but we can actually make it go faster if we introduce a little bit of Essentia. And that should make it go faster now. There it goes. That's the stuff. So it's a 5x3, 5x4, something like that. But it's gonna make these long tunnels in front of it. And then when we're done going that direction, we can just spin the thing and make it go a different direction. It'll mine out a big long area in front of it in each of the 4 cardinal directions here. It's not going over here. Why isn't that getting this part? I thought it was a 5 block radius. Oh, now it's going. Very cool. So we'll let this thing go. Let it do its thing. It doesn't actually damage me or anything like that, so I don't have to worry about that. Up here. Is this gonna wreck anything? Nah, not really. And then all this stuff will fill up in here. There we go. We're gonna get mostly cobblestone because that's pretty much how it works. But ooh, we might get some good stuff. Who knows? I've pretty much worked over this area. We'll find a good spot to put this down the road. Might get some obsidian at least. That'd be kind of nice. That's a nice thing because we could use it to mine obsidian. That would take. I'm gonna get the laser pointer in my eyes here. Oh God! Don't shoot me. But yeah, this will work nicely. This will be able to dig out a nice big area. At the very least, it'll just make big areas we can do stuff with. So hit some water or something here. Weird colored water. The mod pack does that, or not the mod pack, the resource pack rather. So yeah, this is pretty good. I think this will be a short episode. I just wanted to get this thing set up and show it off. It's pretty cool. Next episode, what do we need to work on? We really need to work on. We added so much stuff to do. There's so many things to do around here. Let's go back up and take a look and see. As I mentioned, my blood magic thing was destroyed a little bit here, the Well of Suffering. So that is offline for the moment here. I think we really need to focus on making a new base down here. A new building for blood magic. Maybe make this like a more definite structure. I'm probably gonna have to move my farm a little bit if we start making it into an actual structure here. Now that I'm starting to see where the level 5, the tier 5 altar is gonna be, I think I'm good to start planning out where I'm gonna put a building and build into the mountain here a little bit. So yeah, we need to get this back up and running. And you know, we could actually, I'm getting a lot of creeper problems down here, especially because the way my mob farm here is set up. Creepers will get in here occasionally, and like that, it's very dangerous when a creeper's in there because they can blow up when a skeleton hits them. So you kind of have to get in there quick and break them all up before the creeper can go off. Now I think that when I added this stone slab here, that will protect the skeletons from seeing me and accidentally shooting the creeper. But yeah, it was a big problem with the altar constantly getting blown up. This is probably the 5th altar. I didn't show any of it on camera because it usually happens off camera here. But yeah, this is like the 5th altar I've had to make. And then I have to remake all of these runes every single time. So it might be beneficial to start looking into the rune of the warding focus. Now the warding wand focus requires another star, which means we are going to have to go fight the Wither here. I don't think there's another way to get the nether stars in this mod pack. There might be a special recipe, but let's take a look here quick. And we can get the nether stars by doing a gigantic infusion for, I thought we could, infusion for blood magic? Maybe we can't. Maybe that was just Agrarian Skies I'm thinking of. Because that's where my first foray into blood magic was here. So that might have been a Agrarian Skies recipe here. So we can't actually make the nether star. So we do need to go fight the Wither here and maybe come up with a good system for that. Now, once we get the warding focus, we can make a nice arena to fight the Wither in. That's completely warded, so we can't destroy it or anything like that. So that could work out nicely. But until then, it's going to be a bit to manage to fight him, I think. My armor is as good as it can get, I think, as far as fighting him. We might just need to just go for it, I think. I haven't really thought about the best strategy for fighting the Wither. So if you have any tips for fighting the Wither in this mod pack, please share them. I will need to be doing that very, very soon. But as I have to mention, you need to fight the Wither to get warding or anything like that would protect your structures. Obviously, we'll have to go very, very far away from the whole fortress here to fight him. Away from anything we don't really care about. I think I might have enough skulls to do it now. And we might have to get some Wither skulls too. Yeah, we'll have to go get some of those too. So maybe next episode we'll be working on that. If you do have any tips, please share them in the comments. Otherwise, I'll be working on maybe some spells for blood magic next episode. That might be kind of fun. We're at the level we can make some cool advanced spells. I want to show off the simple ones first just to get a basic for it. Then once we can do the basic spells, I'll show off the advanced ones as well here. But yeah, that might be a cool way to go with it. We should be able to do that really soon. Otherwise, nether stars are next on the horizon, I think, as far as progression goes here. Anyways, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Mage Quest. I'll be back for another one very, very soon. If you are enjoying the series, of course, let me know in the comments. If you have any tips or anything like that you'd like to share, I always appreciate reading them. And I'll see you guys back next time for more. Have a good night.